Good afternoon, everyone. Shamefully, we are on day 39 of the Democrat shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security. It is increasingly having effects across the country as our airports and the TSA agents become more and more overrun. So it is time to end this. The time to end this is now. The Democrats have in front of them a proposal with legislative text that would allow us to get DHS back and opened up again. And it is essentially what the Democrats have been asking for. And so we're going to have an opportunity to vote on that, and I hope they will put their money where their mouth is, and if they are sincere about actually getting DHS opened up again, that they'll provide the votes and work with us in order to make that happen. So if they want reforms, then they ought to figure out how to help fully fund ICE. ICE will be partially funded. CBP will be funded under this proposal. But if they want to have a conversation about some of the reform ideas that they had put in front of us, then that would be contingent upon actually providing funding for ICE. And so we'll see how they react to that. But we're ready to move, and it's really going to be incumbent upon them. If DHS is going to open up and we're going to have TSA agents starting to get paid again before the weekend, it's the ball's in the Democrats' court. Thank you.
Anyway, we have voted 8 times for funding, and Republicans have blocked funding 8 times. 8 times we asked, no poison pills, no politics, no conditions, just paychecks and public safety. 8 times Republicans blocked it. Instead of paying our TSA agents what they deserve, Republicans have chosen 8 times to keep our airports in chaos. And what does Trump do? He sends ICE agents to airports. ICE agents don't run security lines. They don't screen passengers or move travelers. By all accounts, many are just standing around. So we need reforms. We need reforms to ICE. We need to rein in the violence. We have never changed our position. This does not have any reforms in ICE, but they've sent us, negotiations are ongoing, and they've sent us an offer, and we'll be sending them an offer back. And I can assure you it'll contain significant reform in it.
Democrat, Republican, overwhelming support for the Save America Act. The Democrats said, Chuck Schumer said out here last week, that they support voter ID. Well, we're going to give them an opportunity to evidence that by putting it up for a vote. Later I'll be filing an amendment that would require photo ID, and we'll see what the Democrats do. What happened
this morning, we learned Donald Trump, who constantly attacks vote by mail, used vote by mail himself. Typical Trump hypocrisy. Every day there are more examples. So it's fraud when Americans do it, but fine when he does. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense at all? That tells you everything you need to know. It's never been about fraud. It's about rigging the election. And now Republicans are trying to dress it up with the so-called common sense voter ID amendment. Don't be, and of course it's a cover-up. They actually just added it into the bill after the bill was done, because they knew when people saw it was voter suppression, it would be so unpopular and so poorly received. So Democrats support common sense voter ID, but what Thune put in isn't that. What the bill is voter suppression, plain and simple. Senator Mark.